Good morning, artists. Hey, how are you? Happy Monday. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Periscope. Good morning, Instagram. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Morning Life Scope with True Heart Speaks. I am Deetra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker, and I Speak Life mentor, here to help you get out of your own way and get to the business of living. Hey, Erica. Good morning, love. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Kim. How are you, love? Let's come on in. Come on in on Periscope. Come on in on Facebook and Instagram. Good morning. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is going to be a really good topic, but good morning. Come on in. Let's invite some followers in. Share on Facebook, share on Periscope. We can't really share on Instagram, but I did a quick little video inviting some people in so that they could come and join us this morning. Good morning, Nadra. How are you, love? Good morning. For some of you, this week is spring break, so we are home with the kiddos, and I still have to teach until Wednesday. So good morning, Dr. T. Good morning, everybody joining in. Let me just pull this out. Hey, Keita. Good morning, love. Good morning. Hey, Miss C. Lachey. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So did everybody have a good weekend? What's everybody been up to? Is everybody getting ready for this resurrection weekend, this Holy Week? Of course, my son is super excited. Resting. Yes, resting is huge. My son's super excited about coloring eggs with his papa this weekend. One of the things that I love about my parents is they're very big on tradition, very big on, so like my parents, like literally up until like I moved out, which was right before I got married, when I came back from my first master's degree. And like he would buy, me Valentine's Day cards and like a little box of candy and all kinds of stuff. And so he does like little stuff like that now for my son. And so, of course they have this tradition where they color eggs. And so he's super excited about coloring eggs. So this weekend will be pretty cool. So we'll be in church Friday and Sunday, and then they have an Easter egg hunt at our church. So if you're in the Buffalo area and you don't have anywhere to worship, good morning. I am Creative Mind. I would love to invite you to Renovation Church here in Buffalo, New York, 567 Hurdle Avenue on the corner. It's between St. Florian and Hurdle. And so thank you for inviting followers. Good morning, Tashiko. Just submitted my application for grad school. Love, 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 love it. Awesome. And so good morning, Nikki CX. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. So oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hey, Tamara. How are you? Good morning. Hey. So thank you. Bring those hearts in. Shoe Shiner City. Good morning. Good morning, everybody on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and Instagram. Those of you who are just now joining, I am Deetra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker. And was it too late for my green shirt? My parents used to do the same thing. No, you can still order your green shirt. So for those of you who are interested in ordering this shirt in green, I'm doing a limited edition green shirt. So if you're interested, good morning, Dr. BJ. You can order it on my website. It is now available for the month of April. So the whole month of April, and I'll keep making the announcement so that people will know. But those of you who are also joining for the replay, you can also double tap and give hearts on Periscope and on Facebook. They count, right? There are no replays on Instagram, but that's okay. I'm glad that you are joining me live and in living color. Good morning, everybody coming on in. Let me do my due diligence and again, introduce myself. So I'm Deetra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker and I Speak Life mentor, coach, author, and speaker, helping you to get out of your own way and get to the business of living so that you can do life well. And how do we do that? I help you to get unstuck so that you can get started. And so every Monday is Monday motivation for us. And so I give a Monday motivational message that is not relative to Good Morning Antoinette, the monthly topic that we talk about. And so this month's topic, which is really good, it's all about boundaries. And we are reading from this book here, Boundaries, and I'll also be teaching from, you know, what God gives me as it relates to the topic of boundaries. But I believe that where we are going and where God is positioning us, we really have to be in a place where we are implementing boundaries. And I think I already have the topic for next month, which is really weird. I never get them this early, but I believe that I have the topic for next month as well, which is really good. So at any rate, again, if you're here on the replay, make sure you give hearts. You can still comment below. I see comments. I like comments. I comment on comments, specifically on Facebook. You can't really comment on Periscope. Good morning from Australia. Thank you for sharing, Karima. I'm going to do my due diligence and share while we are here. I'm going to share on Facebook and let folks know we are live. All right, let me put this on my page. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so let me share again in the group. Thank you for sharing, artists. I appreciate that. Good morning. Jesus will work it out. Yes, he will. All right. So I'm trying to do a better job, you all, of keeping on time and on task. And so my goal this week, even though my son is not, I don't have to, good morning, Mandy, how are you? Even though I don't have to take him to school, the goal is to be done at 7:45 and really before. It says that is why it's flowing out of you, the topics. Yes, right? It's weird. Like, I never have topics this early, Dr. T. Hey, Jay, how are you? Good morning. I literally never have topics this early, but yesterday, while I was, I don't even know where I was. Good morning. I said, even though I don't, I'm not sure where I was, but I think I was driving and the topic came. Good morning, Siobhan. How are you? So, yeah, so before we get started, let me make a couple of announcements. So obviously, Dr. T asked you, if you want one of these in green, you can go to my website and you can order one. This is my signature I Speak Life t-shirt, and it's limited edition for the month of April. They are not officially really on sale, but if you would like to order one, you can. They range between $20 and $22 plus shipping, and they're available this month for the month of April. Once April is over, they will no longer be available and they'll be taken off of the website. But I know some of you wanted one, so I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to get them. And then after that, the other announcement is the books are here, right? These are my final drafts of the book, and unfortunately they're not the final draft. I did find a couple of changes that I needed to make, so I'm in the process of updating the books now so that I can send them back, make the changes, and then and then look at it again so that I can make sure that this draft is what I want it to be. And so I have made a couple of changes in it. But if you have yet to pre-order your copy of 30 Days of Thanks, 30 Daily Devotions for Cultivating an Attitude of Gratitude, you can go to trueheartspeaks.com/30 Days of Thanks. The books a piece are $15, but if you buy them together, they're $25, plus shipping. So that's that, right? So let's get on to the business at hand. Let's double tap the screen and give some hearts. Let's swipe and share. Swipe right on the iPhone. Swipe up on the Android. If you're on Periscope, if you are on, hey Cassandra, how are you, love? If you are on Facebook, you can definitely share if you are on your computer. If not, I always ask if you could share once we're done, because obviously there's always somebody who needs to hear this message. And let me just tell you guys, and I've been saying this, but I don't always share, I don't always share kind of like, messages or different things like that. But I really do love when I get messages from you guys, just letting me know that the stuff that I'm sharing is beneficial, it's helpful, and and that it's been a blessing to you, because, as God gives me messages to share, good morning, Live for Change LLC. It just kind of lets me know that I'm on the right track. It lets me know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so, when my clients, send me follow-up emails from, the times that we've already worked together, and now they're saying, hey, guess what? I'm still implementing, I'm still doing X, Y, and Z. It's awesome to me. And so I just wanted to say a quick thank you to you all for just kind of, hanging in with me every Monday morning. So those of you who are new, we're here every Monday morning from 7:15 to 7:45 for the Morning Life Scope, and we do a monthly topic, and this month's topic is boundaries, and every Monday we do a Monday motivational message. So before we jump into that, let's double tap the screen and give some hearts of worship. We open up all of our Life Scopes with hearts of worship. Good morning, I love yams, where we just give God honor, glory, and praise, where we magnify him. It's another day, another week, another opportunity to kind of make it right and do what we need to do, right? Every day isn't perfect, but every day that we wake up is a perfect day and a perfect opportunity for us to be able to do life well, to live life in and on purpose, to be in a space where we can be who God has called us to be, but more importantly, we can give him honor, glory, and praise for him being who he is to us, right? And for us. Loving us when we didn't want to love ourselves, for keeping us when we didn't even know we were being kept, for providing. As I've been going through my book, yesterday I went through day 5 of being thankful for bare necessities, right? Basic necessities, food, clothing, and shelter. And so just to think that, that there are people who are like a paycheck away from being homeless, that they're a paycheck away from, just kind of just catastrophic, things happening in their lives. And just to know that, people are working and homeless. People, have children who are homeless, right? I think it's like 1.35 million. I can't remember the number that I read, children who are homeless in this world, right? And I think even in the United States, I don't even think it was in the world. And so just being thankful, right? Let's get those hearts going. Just being thankful and giving God honor, glory, and praise for this day, and being in a space where, like things aren't always, great, but they could be worse, right? They could absolutely be worse. And being in a space where, okay, I had to pull this up just to make sure everything was good. So with that being said, let's just double tap. Let's double tap. So that we, we're with one accord. We do our hearts of worship, our hearts of worship, our hearts of worship. I see them coming through. Good morning, Audrey. I see you, love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let me put my 10-minute timer on. I'm going back to the timer, y'all. If you all are old school and y'all remember, I taught for 10 minutes on my phone, and then we got this party started. So let's jump into this month's topic, feeling good in Buffalo today. Absolutely. So here we are. Good morning, everybody joining in. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Life Scope with True Heart Speaks. I'm Deidre Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker, and I Speak Life mentor. Good morning, Farah. How are you, lovey? So today, let's talk a little bit about why you're still holding on to that, right? And so yesterday, which is, depending upon where, like whatever I'm doing, a lot of times, it will be my inspiration for the Monday motivation or message or whatever the case may be. And so yesterday, those of you who know me know that I used to sell Mary Kay. I sold it for 7 years, and I actually stopped selling it probably about 2 years ago. And during the time period that I stopped selling it, over the past couple of years, like I still was active. I still kind of was a part of the organization. I just wasn't selling. And during that time, I still had product. I still had certain things. And so I would happen to be going through a bag and I was cleaning something out. And I had stuff that, good morning, Ginger, how are you, love? That I literally am no longer using, like literally. And something in me just said, why are you still holding on to this? Like, why are you still holding on to this? You're not going to use it. I mean, this was like, you know, product that I had, you know, and it was not my color. So it's not like I can actually use it, but it's, you know, it was just there and it was in a bag. And to be honest, it was the product that I used to use when I would do consultations and I would match up, you know, faces with, arrived at work. Have a blessed day. You too, love. Have a good one. So it's one of those things where, you know, you have it and you're not using it, you know what I mean? Or you're still holding on to it and you're like, well, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll give it away, whatever. So yesterday I was just kind of like in this, you know, this zone where I just decided that I was throwing it all away and I threw it all away, literally. I threw it all away. Like I had some stuff that, and some people are like, oh, well, you could have given it to me. I probably could have given it to you, but some of it's like so old that like I would not want to be liable for what it might do to your face simply because of like how old it is. You know what I'm saying? And so I just was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to me. And I'm gonna throw it out. And so I just started purging and throwing stuff out. And, you know, as I was doing that, and I'm wondering how many of us literally are holding on to stuff that we know we need to get rid of, right? Some of us are really good at purging. Some of us are really good at getting rid of things that we know we need to get rid of. We're really good at throwing stuff away, but some of us hold stuff. And my question to you is, you know, what are you holding on to, whether it's tangible or not, right? That is really holding you back? What are you holding on to that is keeping you stuck? What are you holding on to that to some extent, when we talk about getting out of your own way, that very thing is the thing that's in your way, right? So what are you willing to let go of to receive what's waiting for you? Like some of us, it's kind of like this water bottle, which is basically empty now, and I can refill it. But if it was full, I would not be able to fill it. I would not be able to put anything else in it, right? Good morning, Nina. I see you, love. I would not be able to put anything in this. And so understanding that sometimes we are so full and it's like we want more. We want God to fill us with more. We want God to bless us with more, but we're not willing to give up, right? There's some things we're not willing to give up. But we want to be able, it's like you're already filled to capacity, but yet it's still, you want to overstuff yourself. Totally not cool, right? Totally not cool. And so as you are, you know, this month or this week or whatever the case may be, the rest of the year, I don't know. I just actually looked up something on Google on purging and decluttering. And there's a website where, and I will share it in the I Speak Life group. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, boss lady. That I will share. And basically she talks about, and this was an epiphany for me, which some of you will be like, oh, well, I knew that. But did you know that there is a difference between decluttering and organizing? Like there's a process for decluttering and a process for organizing. And I think in my mind, I just bunched the two together, like literally. I just bunched the two together. So my thing is that I'll declutter and organize at the same time, and you totally can't do that. You totally can't do that. You totally cannot organize and declutter. You have to declutter. And then once you declutter, then you can organize. And so that was huge for me because as I'm getting rid of some things, my thought process is, well, I'll buy the stuff that I need. So like I bought this back here, right? And so as you can see, I have tons of books. I have books everywhere. Good morning, Michelle. I have tons of books. But at the same time, I also have tons of papers that I need to reorganize. And so the idea behind saying, oh, well, I'll buy this and I'm going to organize it. The problem though is you're organizing clutter. Right? And so for some of you, it's time to purge. You're trying to organize clutter. You're trying to organize stuff that you need to either be throwing out, giving away, or selling, right? And so, you know, what things in your life, right, whether it's tangible or not, what are you willing to release so that you can unleash? Right? literally, what are you, because there is a difference. So some of us are trying to organize our clutter, and sometimes you have to just get to a place where it's not about organizing, it's decluttering, it's getting rid of stuff. And so literally, when I tell you, I literally threw a whole bunch of stuff away from Mary Kay because I was like, Dietra, you're not using it, you're not gonna sell it. And these were like things that I would use as like testers. I had some stuff literally that I still had wrapped from like Christmas from like 2 or 3 years ago that I used to sell. Good morning, Nakia. How are you? Hey, Michelle. I think I said good morning already, but I'm literally like just getting rid of stuff. And so when I looked at that article this morning, in my mind, I was like, wow. And so I'd like to ask you a question that says, you know, how is not letting go and not purging affecting you? Mind, body, and soul, right? And so, you know, we all, you know, good morning, Michelle. We've, all, you know, we hear the thing that says like what goes on, internally is a reflection of what goes on externally, or what goes on externally is a reflection of what's going on internally. And so sometimes the reason you can't focus, sometimes the reason why you can't get it together, sometimes the reason why stuff is just not coming together is because stuff is cluttered around you. There's some stuff that you need to get rid of. There's some stuff that you need to release. And so a couple years ago, I did one of my I Speak Life Empowerment experiences for women. The theme that for that one was, when you don't purge, it stagnates you. It absolutely stagnates you. And we don't think that. Like, we think, well, if I put that stuff in a pile and I just hide it and I camouflage it, that, you know, it'll go away or it won't affect me. And that's not the case. It's totally not the case. You have to deal with it. You have to sort through it. You got to figure out what you're keeping and what you're not keeping. Hey, Jay, good morning. And based on that, then you got to decide, you know, once you've done that, then you have to reorganize. It says, I am the worst at purging. Not sure why I'm holding on to stuff. Me either, Nadra. And guess what? I just started throwing stuff away. I literally had to throw it away. Like, I didn't even, I mean, this is stuff that had not been opened. I threw it away. I threw it away. And so there are some people who are better at this than others, but clutter renders you unable to fully receive what God has for you, mind, body, and spirit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Sheikah76. And so this morning, I just want to literally drop a couple of nuggets for you to start thinking about what areas of your life do you need to purge? Is it people? Is it things, right? What do you need to purge? Like, do you need to are you holding on to grudges, right? That's a whole nother, like when we talk about tangible versus not tangible. Like, and you know, and as I have in my notes that sometimes, good morning, hey love, how are you? It says sometimes purging isn't about what you get tangibly, but what you get that's intangible. So like, for example, it may not necessarily be all about, it says a lot of old Mary Kay. Yeah, girl, I had to throw it away, Michelle. I just had to get rid of it. And I'm still getting ready to throw some stuff away. But the idea behind this is, you know, it's great to have a clean space and a decluttered space, but the question also is peace of mind. Like, what does decluttering, purging? So we're talking about decluttering, purging, getting rid of some stuff that that you know you need to get rid of, right? You need to just purge. You need to throw some stuff out. Like, you don't need to think about it. You just need to get rid of it. Purging is similar to when we need or have to rework our lives. For some, it's easier to do than